Happy New Year, everyone. We're going to have fun tonight. I've got a bunch of fun stuff in front of me, so get ready. And thank you all for joining me tonight. So we're going to give some messages from past loved ones, and I'm going to describe who's here and then the message. And so I'm using a beautiful young woman. Now remember, sometimes people pass away and they present themselves as a younger self, okay? They present themselves as a younger self. So this woman could have been a little more mature than this that passed away, but she's presenting herself as a spunky woman. I feel like she could have even learned how to ride a motorcycle. And I feel like she died suddenly. She's peeking through the veil. And her message is, I may be gone, but I will never be forgotten. And I loved my life. And though I loved my life thoroughly, I had a good life. And she just wishes you the very best that life can bring. The next message is from a man who may have served in the military, or at the very least, he was very formal. I believe he went to church every Sunday, and he dressed very well. And I feel like he could have, in his spare time, had farmer suit, like a farmer. He could have been a farmer. I feel a lot of country from him. And he always wore a hat, like he was known for wearing a certain kind of hat, and it was just his signature hat that he wore. And what he's saying to you is life goes fast. See the things? Shoo! He goes, life goes fast, savor every moment. And he had very good values. And so he wants to tell you and anyone listening to always take the high road. If life beats you up or people beat you up, he said, how you respond is a level of your integrity. And he said, take the high road. He wants you to take the high road. Okay, and we have another message here from, this is from dark-haired woman. She's showing the throwing of the cards. So she's not familiar with tarot cards at all, but she's loving it. She would have been the kind of woman that, had she lived and known about tarot cards, she probably would have definitely had readings. She had a very good figure, and which tells me that she used to walk, and I feel like she shopped a lot, and she had specialty stores that she went to. And I also feel like she had dark hair. Most of the time I feel like she pulled it back. Oh my gosh. As I'm doing her reading, the candles are going crazy right now. And now look they calmed down as soon as I started talking. Naughty candles. Okay, so they are, this woman had a lot of energy. I mean, the candles literally went crazy when I brought her. So she had a very specific color. And so I feel like the person who's left behind may also like the same colors that she loved, like a deep fuchsia, deep maroon, but very blingy looking. And her message is to bring joy into your life in any way that you can. Find the joy, go after the joy, seek the good things in life. Oh gosh, and now I have a couple who they're both passed now. So one of them would have outlived the other one, and now that they are on the other side, they're together. She may have red in her hair, and then they left behind children. She's also fascinated that we're communicating with the cards, but she's with the spouse and very, very happy on the other side. There could have been one of the siblings passed over too, because I feel like a sibling is over there also. So that's very interesting too. So this is just to tell you that there are reunions on the other side. They do have reunions, which is very, very nice. Okay, and then, wow, this is very interesting. Is anybody getting birds for a sign from their loved ones? Whoa, I think an orb, something just flew across the room. I wish I could catch these things on camera. Somebody has birds as a sign, and you could have lived near water. You could have lived near water. I feel like they're sending you birds. Maybe you live near water, or you love water. Like water is very soothing to you. Maybe you live by a lake. And this person just is overpouring with love. There's 4 things of water coming out of there. They are literally overjoyed that they can connect with you. They are sending you signs of birds, and you're going to see birds like crazy. You're going to have birds that show up that are just out of the ordinary. The next message is, ooh, this is a young person that loved to fly, which tells me they love to travel. And they're giving you a toast. They've got a drink in their hand, and they're like, I'm toasting to you on this New Year's Eve, and I want you to fly high with your life. In other words, they want you to fly and travel, adventure. I feel like they could have worn unusual clothes, and they loved unusual socks, or maybe you love unusual socks. Also, they send to you, buy the best shoes. Buy only the best shoes. They were evidently a shoe person, or they're saying that you're a shoe person, and they really respect that about you, because they would impress upon you to buy the fanciest shoes that you could ever get. They're coming through with a lot of excitement, no sadness. There's absolutely 0 sadness here. This would be a woman who passed away she was successful at raising her family. She lived a good life, but she died a little bit early. I feel like she wore just jackets on the outside of her shirts. Like she always had maybe, what do you call that, a pantsuit where you have a jacket on the outside? So I feel like she dressed in layers. And I think it was really turbulent when she passed. Like the family didn't quite know what to do. She said there is turbulence in the family right now, but she's not concerned about it. She said everybody has their own way to respond with death. And when someone dies, sometimes it can turn the family upside down. And I want to thank all of the past loved ones that came. So for the next part of this, we're going to pick a goddess that's going to speak to you for this year. So she's going to be with you the full year. You'll need to write her name down. So I hope you all have pens and paper. So I need you guys, we're going to have 4 different goddesses. So you guys, are you picking goddess number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Type out 1, 2, 3, or 4 and give your answer. 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'm going to start with all of you who chose 1. Your goddess is going to be, oh, she's going to be kick-ass. I'm going to put her in front of the camera right now. This is for number 1. This is goddess number 1. Her name, let me see if I can get the camera down. The candles are creating a little bit of a glare tonight. Her name, let me get her name for you. Let's see, can you get it? It's Aeterna. What's causing that glare? Oh, I know. There we go. It's Aeterna. She who becomes. Oh my God, that's so powerful. So take a look at this. Those of you who chose number 1, look at the power. She who becomes. She who becomes. So here's what she has to say to you. She rises light like a feather, no longer anchored to the ground. Her lightness is, boy, this goes with some of the messages of your past loved ones. She's a total metamorphosis of self. Even her hair changes color from fiery red to light blue to the whitest part of the fire. Her passion is to transcend to her next highest level of self and any place that takes her to. Wow. Her right hand is held in the Prithvi Mudra to offset the fire element and increase the earth element. She must maintain this balance if she's going to continue evolving. So this mudra increases her sense of stability and she floats around the earth. Wow. She indicates that you are at this very moment putting in a huge effort of becoming more of who you are. And the good news is you're going up to another level of existence. So things are going to be like a butterfly where it's going to transform. So the question that you can ask yourself is, what level am I going to? And you're going to have a lot of fun achieving that. That's goddess number 1. Wow, she's powerful. She who becomes. What a great way to start the new year. Okay, you guys, who chose number 2? Those of you who chose number 2 are getting in the goddess Perpetua, she who aches. Oh, some of you guys, you have to let go of some of the past pains. So now this goddess is going to be with any of you who chose number 2. Anything that's painful in your past that's actually holding you back is going to be released. And that's a good thing. So that means that she's going to be with you next year, and so that if you have a painful trigger or a painful event come up, gone. She's going to help it completely disappear. So she's a really powerful goddess to have if you tend to hold on to suffering and if you tend to hold on to past wounds that have happened to you. She's going to be great. So let's see who the next one is. Goddess number 3. Who chose goddess number 3? Woo, she's a kick butt one. She is Therese, T-E-R-A-Z. Oh my gosh. I'll let my camera try to. She who is present. She who is present. You're going to have a new awareness and a new acceptance. Look at her eyes. She is kicking some butt. So you guys who chose number 3, you're going to be more present for your life. You're going to show up for your life. You're going to accept the responsibilities that you needed to accept. You're going to be present for other people. You're going to be present for yourself. You're going to learn to be a better listener, and you're going to have more inner power. This is about inner power. Wow, that is awesome. And those of you who selected number 4, this is Blanche. Wow. This is Blanche. This is great. And it's she who brings light, you guys. Blanche. Serenity, light. She's a beacon of hope for others. She is going to help you to inspire others to be the best that they can. So this is interesting because in 2020, those of you who chose goddess number 4, you are actually going to be shining the light on others at certain times during the year. So people who are down or people don't know what direction they need to go in life, she is going to help you be there for them, to give them serenity. She's also going to give you serenity. For those of you who don't feel that you're on your path, she's going to bring you peace and serenity and put you on your path. Holy smack. All right, you guys, right now I want you to type goodbye 2019 and let's be done with it. And then what I'm going to do is right now, when you're typing goodbye 2019, I've got a dice and I'm going to ask Spirit to show me where your blocks have been so that we can bust clear of them. Where your blocks are. So I need you guys to number 2, which would be no blocks. Okay. I need you to pick a number 2 through 12 and type it on the thing. And I'm going to, yeah, goodbye 2019. I'm going to type it out there too. Goodbye. So we're going to actually leave everything that happened in 2019 that was negative. We're going to erase it right now. And I'm actually going to bring in Czar, my crystal skull, to assist with erasing what happened in 2019 that was negative. So this, oh man, he's active now. Look at that. Woo! Yeah, he's active. All right, so there's Czar. Whoa, what are you doing? So number 12 block is addictive behaviors. This can be emotional eating, smoking, drinking, biting your nails, anything that you do over and over again that's like an addictive behavior. So those of you who picked 12, addictions erased. Addictions erased. Number 6, stress that's overwhelming. So those of you who picked number 6, you're releasing stress that can be detrimental to you. Those who picked 8, you're having financial troubles. Those are going behind you. They're going to be behind you. Those who picked 3, you have toxic beliefs and fears. They're going to be erased and behind you. Number 3 is toxic beliefs. Number 9 is ancestral patterns, things that run in your family. Even behaviors can run in your family. So look at what is happening that runs in the family, and anything negative, not the positive, we're keeping the positive, anything negative is going to be erased. Number 6 is stress. Number 4, if anybody picks number 4, it's about relationship challenges. Number 7, sadness. So what we have is toxic beliefs, relationship challenges, insecurity, feeling insecure overall, health and stress, sadness, and that's prolonged sadness, not temporary, finances, ancestral patterns, negative thinking patterns, sacrifice. That means you put the needs of others before your own needs, and addictive behaviors. We're going to have Czar. This is what I want you to do right now, everybody. Glance at Czar with a mild light eye and say, release everything that blocks me and stands in my way. Release everything that blocks me and stands in my way. You might have to repeat it a couple of times, and I want you to repeat it until all of a sudden it feels natural, like it suddenly feels natural. Release everything that blocks me and stands in my way. Ooh, I just got a chill. So you'll get some kind of a sign that of validation, because the Czar likes to give signs. He doesn't like you to just sit there. So if you're repeating it a whole bunch of times and feeling nothing, don't worry, move on. We're going to move on. All right. So, oh my gosh, this is going to be, we're going to do so many fabulous things tonight. So what I'm going to do now is I want you to pick a number 1 through 4, and this is what is going to be important for you to bring in for 2020. Be free of what stops you and prevents you from moving on. All right, 1 through 4, everybody. 1 through 4. Hi, Joan. Pick a number 1 through 4, and this is what's going to be important for you to bring in for 2020. 1 through 4. This is going to be what's important for you to bring in for 2020. Oh my God. Those of you who picked 1, it's about work. All right? It's about work. You're going to bring in a better work situation for yourself. More money, and because the 8 of Pentacles makes more money. Oh, Devil's upside down, but I don't read reversed. But the Devil is fear. So any fears you have around work, like do you have fears about moving to another job? Not anymore. Not in 2020. You're going to conquer them. Do you have a fear or something that blocks you from making more money or bringing in more money? Not anymore. The Devil's going to erase that, or the Devil is coming up saying that your fears are going to be erased. And the Knight of Cups, you guys are going to focus on communication, love, because the Knight of Cups is about love. This is Mercury on the helmet, so you guys are going to have increased love and increased messages from Spirit. This is going to be a great year for you. Between the 8 of Cups and getting rid of the fears and the Knight of Cups, look at this. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. A lot of you are going to be working toward new jobs with more money and better benefits. This is better benefits. And with the Rose, you're going to love it. You're going down a new path. Those of you who chose number 1, your 2020 is about work, going down a new path, and conquering fears around money. That's your 2020. Moving on to number 2. Those who chose number 2, what you're going to have, what you're going to experience is looking at what you did in the past for relationships, like what you did in the past to help people. This is number 2. And wow, very focused on the past, things that you did in the past. You guys on number 2 are going to look at what you did in the past that didn't work, and you're going to master it. So your 2020 is going to be about mastering the past, mastering what you did in the past, and make sure that you don't repeat like patterns that don't work. Okay? You're not going to repeat any patterns, and you're going to form some really good relationships. Really good relationships. Look at this. Side business, side job, self-employment. Those who want to start their own business, all systems go in 2020. In fact, you've got businesses to start that you don't even know of right now, that you're not even aware of. So start writing down your ideas for side money or self-employment, because you could be headed there. Look at that. Creativity, all-time high, 2020. For those of you who chose pile number 2, your creativity is going to be off the chart. Now, you're also going to pay attention to the cycles of the moon. Like, pay attention. How do I feel on full moons? How do I feel on new moons? It might be helpful for those of you who chose pile 2 to get a moon cycle calendar so you can track the moon and you don't have to think about it or try to figure it out. All right, we're moving on. Pile number 3. Those who chose 3, this is what you have to focus on. Those who chose pile 3, this is what you have to focus on. Ooh, yourself, the queen, being confident, doing things methodically, like setting goals, like I'm going to do this in this many steps. So you're going to build money slowly. You're going to focus on your health slowly. You're going to focus on things that you want slowly. This is going to be a year where you're going to have a lot of angelic communication if you want it, angelic help. There's a new path you could be going down, stepping into new waters, and this is the healing. Those of you who chose pile 3 that have annoying health conditions, 2020 could be the year for you to conquer them. It's a great year. This is a great card for conquering your health challenges. Look at this, helping those who suffer, and for those of you who are suffering financially, this is a time to heal the wounds that got you there. In other words, if something happened and it caused you to have a financial devastation, that's going to be healed this year. So whatever happened there is going to be healed. And look at this, Queen of Swords. You guys are going to kick ass because you got 2 queens. This means you're going to really work on yourself. You guys in pile 3 are really going to work on yourself and your desires. Look at all those roses. You know what? If you've put everybody before yourself, guess what? 2020 is about you. It's all about you. And this is the one who researches. She does things methodically. That's how you guys in pile 3 are going to get the greatest success. Start with yourself, research, and do things in stages or steps. And you're going to have a great 2020 year. Pile number 4. Who chose pile number 4? This is yours starting right now. What's 2020 going to bring you? Wow. Page of Wands. That's like something new. Pages are fragile new beginnings. You guys are going to have something new start. Fragile new beginnings. Your hopes and dreams. Look at this, the Star card. Don't give up on your hopes and dreams. In fact, I would commit them to writing. I would commit them to writing. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Kelly King. So what I would do is commit that to writing your goals. I seriously would do that. Because when you put things in writing, it gives it more power. Oh, you guys got the same card. So any financial wounds that you have or any physical, this can be physical wounds. If you're physically injured by something, expect a healing in 2020. Especially if it's methodical. Whoa, you're the winner. You got the lottery. Pile number 4 just won the lottery, the World card. You guys who picked pile number 4, you're going to be put on your purpose. You're going to feel like you're on your purpose. You're going to build a passion. I'm going to say just about nothing can go wrong in 2020 for you guys who chose pile 4. If it does go wrong, you're going to instantly know how to fix it, or you're going to be like, this is going to get fixed. And even if no matter, I don't even care how bad it looks, you got to remember that the World card came up for you. So all you have to do is just say the World card came up and this is going to be awesome. So the best way to attain wealth, Peach Blossom, which you'll have to go back and listen to which option. If you chose one of the options is methodical, step by step, growing the wealth slowly. The world is an ending of one cycle, correct. It's the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another, but it's powerful. It's a powerful new beginning. It's not just like the Wheel of Fortune, which is also powerful. The world is the final, get on your purpose, get on your passion. It's always a really wonderful card, and it's also about cycles. So you guys are going to be ending a lot of repetitive patterns. That's for sure. Okay, thank you, Madeline, for that. That was beautiful. All right, so what we're going to do now I just got these in. I literally just unwrapped them out of the box. They're called fortune telling cards. I think they're oracle cards. I think they look like they're the size of oracle cards. So we're going to do 3 piles this time. So what are you guys on? 1, 2, or 3? What are you going to do? 1, 2, or 3? We're going to start with 1. And I don't even know what these are because I bought them and had no idea what they are. All right, so pile number 1. Are you guys doing 1, 2, or 3 for these fortune cards? We're going to start with 1. Celebrations. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. There's a champagne bottle. You are ready to bring in new and exciting things into your life. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. You guys who chose pile number 1, seriously, we have New Year's Eve. I have not looked at these cards. I just unwrapped them. And you got a champagne bottle, celebrations. And look at it. It looks like the new year with a wine bottle. This looks like Happy New Year. The cards are playing with us. Isn't that wonderful? You're ready to bring in new and exciting things into your life. What better message could it get for Happy New Year? That literally was Happy New Year. And I'm shuffling these cards like this. I'm not looking at them. This is what I'm doing. Pile number 2. I mean, this is literally what I'm doing. I'm not looking at them. That was great. This is an angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. You know, I've been getting a lot of angel cards lately, and when I ask people, do you call on your angels? Do you bring them in? And they're like, no. Start doing that. In fact, let's do it right now. Put your hands together like this, because this is the proper way to pray. At least that's what Hannah Kroger taught us. Not like this. This closes it off. Fingertips and some airspace there. Put your fingertips together. Let's all call in angels right now. If you're not driving, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Release all the tensions you have. And say, I would like to call in my angels for the next year of 2020 to bring me healing, good health, wealth, abundance in other ways, joy, laughter, and an overall feeling of well-being, a few miracles, and lots of magic into my life. Angels of love and light, you can come into my life with full permission now. Wow. You guys who chose pile number 2, thank you, because the angels came in. I felt them. Did any of you guys feel them? All right, here's pile number 3. Dragonfly. Have confidence doing this time. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Oh my gosh. Dragonfly is a huge transformation. So you guys who chose pile 3, you need to have confidence. You need to build your confidence. And in that confidence, you're going to get renewal and you're going to be connected to spirit and get put on your path faster. And guess what? You're going to be on your path. Don't even have to question, am I on my path? You're on your path. You're on your path. Dragonfly, transformation, confidence. You guys who chose number 3, it's all about transformation and confidence. So I want you to say, those who chose pile number 3 or anyone who feels they need confidence, I want you to say right now 3 times, I am confident, I am confident, I am confident. Did you do that? Those of you who want it, did you feel it? All right. Holy smackaroonies. All right, the next thing. Don't you just love how this stuff flows? All right, this time I need you guys to do the following. I need you to pick a color, and I'm going to list off the colors, so pay attention. And then I'm going to tell you what your color is going to bring to you in 2020. When you pick a color, I'd like for you to either wear that color at least once during 2020 or buy some material or take a marker. I want you to feel that color at some point during the year. So here's the colors, and I'm going to type them out for you also. White, yellow, orange. Oops, I spelled orange wrong. You guys are going to laugh. Orange, let's see, red, green, blue. I'm typing these out, so don't worry if you don't remember them. Purple, brown, black. All right? There. I just typed them out. You guys got your colors? Start typing your colors. What color? And you guys don't know what's coming up, so this is going to be really fun for you guys. If you guys just joining, pick a color. I've typed them out. White, yellow, orange, red, green, blue, purple, brown, black. What are you going to pick? Ooh, look at this. This is fun to watch the colors fly. For those of you who chose white in 2020, you're going to have completion. You're going to be self-sufficient. So for those of you who felt like you can't survive and make it on your own, you're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to have new beginnings, and you're going to realize that you are absolutely perfect just the way you are. For those of you who chose yellow, this is a year of optimism, enthusiasm, fun, good-humored confidence, creativity with all of your challenges, analytical and wisdom and logic. So you're going to have a high energy year, you guys. Orange. You guys are going to be more sociable, optimistic, cheerful, self-confident. Oh, we're just talking about that. Adventurous. You're going to take more risks. You're also going to be warm-hearted, more agreeable, and you're going to have healthy eating. Those of you who chose orange are going to have healthy eating. Red. Listen up, red. You're going to be action-oriented. Everything that needs to go fast. Like this year is going to go fast, so get ready. You're going to be assertive, confident, energized, stimulated, excited, powerful, passionate. You're going to have courage, and you're going to be strong and determined. You're going to make quick decisions. You're going to have love, romance, and deep friendships. Look what red is having. Whoever picked green, guess what? Increased finances. You're going to have growth, renewal, restoration. You're going to be reliable and dependable and tactful. Guess what? You guys are also going to be emotionally balanced and calm, nature-loving and family-oriented. You're going to be practical and down to earth. You're going to be generous, kind, and loyal with a high moral sense. You're going to be encouraged to join clubs or other groups of people because you need to belong. So those who chose green, you're going to have a need to belong, so you might find yourself joining more groups. Blue, you're going to be loyal and trustworthy, and you're going to work on integrity and being tactful, reliable. You're going to have devotion. Peace and calm is your mantra. Stability, tranquil. You're going to clean your house. You're also going to have faith in the unseen world. You're going to experience loved ones, more loved ones sending you messages from heaven. You're going to have wisdom, confidence, and you're going to be very sincere in what you do in 2020. Purple. Favorite color as well? Oh, cool. You're going to have an unusual year. Oh man, I hope I picked purple. Unusual. You're going to feel more individuality, like more of who you are. You're going to be creative and create incentives for yourself. You're going to be psychic, intuitive. You're going to be a humanitarian. You're going to dive into mysteries, fantasies, anything future-oriented. You're going to have nobility, luxury, ambition. You're going to be on a spiritual path. Your theme is mystery and magic. You're also going to have creativity and dignity. Now, you also have romance and nostalgic feelings. Wow, purple's going to really, whoa, that's going to be where it's going to happen. Brown, you're going to be down to earth, practical, approachable, friendly, stable, structured. You're going to be reliable. You're going to have tremendous protection, strength, and you're going to be quietly confident, sensual, warm, reassured, honest, sincere. What a great year the Browns are going to have. Did anybody choose black? It's kind of an unusual color. Black is going to be comfort and protection and comfort. You're going to have a formal and sophisticated side of yourself come out. Also, you're going to be seductive and sexy. You're going to have many mysterious experiences happen. You're going to have beginnings, but also endings. This is also a year of weight loss. Black is weight loss. You're also going to have elegance And you're going to banish, oh, get this, you guys, you're going to banish all negativity that comes your way. Can you even believe it? That is amazing. All right. I want to give you guys a formula, some guidelines for success for 2020. Are you ready? And this is for everyone. Are you having fun yet? So the first thing to mastering your life is compassion. So this year, let us have compassion. To bring that in, I'd like everybody, unless you're driving, to put your palms up and say, bring compassion to me now. This means that you understand that people have difficulties and they may stay in those difficulties. And it's not really your job to bring them out or give them unsolicited advice. You're just going to hold space, which is the most powerful thing you can do for someone. So bring in compassion. Now, place your hands palm down. This is for detachment, not allowing yourself to be influenced or imbalanced or negatively affected by the actions of other people. You are going to be detached, which means in 2020, you're not going to take things as serious. You're also going to realize that you can't force change and you can't force perfection on others. In fact, you can't force really hardly anything on anyone else. So palms down, this is for detachment. Palms facing each other, this is for non-judgment. In 2020, let's let go of criticism and condemnation without losing sight to discernment and insight. We can still have that, but we're going to get rid of criticism and condemnation. We're going to also get rid of blaming, but we're going to keep a keen perception of who we want in our life and who we don't, and the situations we want in our life and the situations we don't. You can leave situations without harboring judgment on people. Okay, now palms out. That's a little awkward to do, the palms out. So we only have to hold that for a little while. And that's called clarity. Having an understanding and certainty that ultimately involves awareness of a higher spiritual self. So the Spirit's telling me they want you to go like this and then on top of your head. So you go from this to on top of your head. And on top of your head, we're going to say it again. Bring in an awareness of a higher spiritual state. And then go up with it and out. That's clarity. Equanimity. Are you ready? Your thumb and your index finger together. This is balance, self-possession, self-assurance, and the present that the mind brings a state of calmness, peace, and tranquility. Okay, so this is equanimity. Everything in balance. Index finger and thumbs together. Forming a heart. Forming a heart. Bend the index finger and put the thumb down, forming a heart. This is love for tender, warm feelings mixed with joy and deep affection. Focus on humanity and ultimately on a deep, heartfelt devotion to the higher spiritual realms, including yourself and your connection to that. Woo! Does anybody got like their arms are wanky? That just made my arms kind of go woo-woo. All right, 2020. What a great year. I just have goosebumps. What do you guys have? I have like goosebumps for this year. Okay, you guys. Oh, this is going to be weird. How do I do this? Just let me think here. Okay, so do you guys know what your sun sign is? Like I'm a Virgo. So type your sun sign in right now. Type in what your sun sign is. Idea where I'm going with this, by the way. So if you think I know what I'm doing, that would be wrong. I don't have a clue where this is going. Type in your sun sign. I'm a Virgo. I typed in Virgo. So you're either going to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, one of those. All right. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So for 2020, you guys are going to be focused on organization, money, making lists so that you can get things done. So the earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're going to have to get the job done in 2020. That's the message. Get the job done. Don't be worrywarts. Don't be worrywarts. And be very specific in what you want to achieve and get a clear, why is this coming out? Get a clear routine and eat breakfast. Oh, eat breakfast. Okay, whatever. That's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And then the fire sign, the fire element is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You guys are going to get wild. You're going to have joy, laughter, fun factor, sex, crank up the music, indulge. You're going to be enthusiastic for 2020. You might go for runs. It's going to be what makes you passionate. 2020 is about what makes you passionate. So you're going to have a great desire to turn people spiritual, but don't do it. Make yourself spiritual. Focus on making yourself spiritual. And this is also a year for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius to stand out. You're going to stand out. So you could get for promotions. Your boss could be recognizing you. For Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer people, you're gonna have increased intuition. I'm being told to brush your teeth and pee. Don't hold your pee. If you have to pee, pee. You're going to be quiet and listening. You're going to surrender to a higher power. So when everything goes wanky, you're going to ask for the higher powers to help you. You might watch more movies, and you also have the opportunity to become geniuses. So this is a year of you of making love making, organization, tuning into how you feel, and it's going to be, you're going to be literally loving, more loving in 2020. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And then we've got the air signs, and that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So if you're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, you're going to have a lot of ideas in 2020. You're going to enjoy more being around people. You'll want intellectual stimulation by reading, searching on the internet, researching. You're going to ask more questions. You're going to value the relationships that are in your life, because 2020 is twos, and twos are about peace, balance, relationships, being in harmony. You're going to communicate more, you guys. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you're going to communicate more. And also, you're going to wake up every day and you're going to say, you're going to challenge yourself. What am I going to do today? And at the end of the day, you're going to be, I was awesome. So you're going to pay more attention about planning out your day or putting something really important in your day. You might have designing, like, I don't know, redesign a kitchen, redesign a living room, like remodel, redesign. You're also going to be collecting information. You're going to be collecting information. And for you guys, you're gonna notice the clouds, and your mental thinking mind is going to be clearer. So you're going to notice cloud formations. They might have shapes that mean something to you. So I'm being told, pay attention to the clouds. Who thinks that this hour flew by so fast that you can't even believe we've been going an hour? Who thinks that? All right, un momento. I'm going to pull some cards here. Well, you're going to get organized. This is going to be a great year for organization. Okay. I'm getting ready to pull some cards here. Thank you. All right, we're going to pull some cards here in the last couple of minutes that we have together. And I'm going to see what you as a group need to know or do to bring in the most powerful 2020, to bring in the most powerful 2020 that you can. I'm going to actually put Czar in here to just anchor it a little bit, because he'll anchor these energies in. So what does everyone have to know to bring in the most powerful 2020 ever? And these I don't know if I can shine a light without it glaring. Can you see this card? I'll bring them in one at a time. Oh my gosh, this is Queen of Cups. That's intuition, you guys. And see the seashells she's sitting in? You guys, we have to listen. 2020, the twos are quiet. They're quiet. It's like, shh, quiet and listen. Quiet and listen. And your intuition. You guys, the number one thing for us to do is to listen to ourself, to listen to our higher wisdom. That's what we have to work on for 2020. And we've all got to tighten up with our money a little bit. So Spirit doesn't want us to like waste money on things we don't need. Let's all really think about, you know, tightening up our money. In other words, only spend money on things that you really, really feel are going to be useful. The Four of Pentacles means that we all would do really well to learn how to save. So how about this? Twos are not action-based. 2020, it's not really an action-based year, but it can be. So you guys, how many of us can commit to saving more money? So ironically, my daughter and I are doing a no spend. You know, it doesn't count for food and gas, but we're going to have a no spend January. Who's in with me? No spend. That means you're not going to buy anything that you don't absolutely 100% need. Who's in? January, no spend. This is going to kick it off. So this also goes with the Four of Pentacles. Now, if you guys do this and you follow what the Four of Pentacles say, really good things are going to happen to you. Whenever the cards say, hey, I think it's time to save money, and you actually do it and save it, you are going to be rewarded. All right, you're in. I'm in. Let's pledge no spend January. That means tomorrow you can buy food, you can buy gas, you can buy clothes, but anything else, and this is going to be hard, you guys. This is going to be hard, but this is going to break emotional spending. It's going to make you realize that maybe you don't need a house full of items. You know, let's just do it, okay? Who's in? If you're in, say, I'm in. All right, let's pull another card. Five of Cups. So this means that when we have times in 2020 that we're sad, feel it. I'm sad. Say it. I'm sad. Feel it. I feel sad. Okay? Now, only feel it for a limited amount of time and then turn around and find the gift in it. Find the gift. Find where you have to go from here. Climb yourself out. So in 2020, it's about feeling your emotion, putting a timer on it, turn it around, and then move forward. And if you do that, you won't be afraid of things happening where you might get hurt, because you'll be like, oh no, I can do that. I'll be hurt for like a day or 2 days or a week or whatever you decide, and then I move on. So being hurt doesn't quite feel so bad when you can conquer being hurt, right? So 2020, it's conquering. Thank you guys, so many of you, for being in. Look at this, celebrate the moon. Look at this, create positive karma. That's the karma card. This means, I don't believe in punishing karma, okay? I don't believe in it. I do believe that every action you do creates a reaction. So how many of us will commit to doing positive actions in 2020? Who's in for that? Positive actions, POS, positive actions. Nine of Swords. This is the year for us to conquer worrying and not lose sleep over worrying anymore. So what we're going to do, call in the angels, right? We're going to call in a higher power. We're going to say, hey, I need some help with this worry. I can't stop worrying about this. This is a pattern of worry that literally keeps you up at night. So at night, before you go to bed, if you notice you have worries, then I want you to say, angels, higher power, take care of the worries while I'm in, baby. Six of Pentacles. For you guys who learn how to save in 2020, by the end of 2020, you're going to be wealthier than you ever thought you were. The Six of Pentacles means that you have so much wealth that you're able to help other people, that you're going to be able to help other people. "2020, take the blinders off. See your life for the way it really is and be happy for it. Say, hey, every experience, positive or negative, made me who I am." This is the year for having plans. All right, you guys? We're going to have plans in 2020. So we're not going to just let one day turn into the next. No, this is going to be a fruitful year. We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to grow spiritually. We're going to work on our intuition. We're going to have more positive thoughts come out of us. We're not going to condemn others. That's going to be hard for me, because there's just a few things that I condemn. And I got to get rid of that energy. We don't want that condemning, blaming, victim, pointing the finger at somebody else. We don't want that. We don't want that energy. We are going to think more positively. So if somebody does something that really pisses us off, we'll be like, okay, I am kind of angry about that. And I'm either going to move away from this friendship or I'm going to learn something from the words they said. No more being offended. We're going to learn from the negative words that fly our way. All right? Then we won't be victims. Right? So at this point, we're going to have Czar anchor in magic and miracles into our life. Are you ready? We're going to begin now. Let me get a drink of water. You have no idea how happy I am to spend New Year's Eve with you guys. It just really brings me a lot of joy. And I want to thank Czar and all the crystal skulls. Czar wants to be moved back just a tiny bit. He's like, put me in full view. Okay, Czar. Okay. So, first of all, I want you to anchor in on the top of Czar's head. Notice where his eyes are. Notice where his nose is. Notice where his mouth is. And jump back to the top of the head. Now, when you anchor to the top of the head, you can then, if you're not driving, close your eyes. Oh, by the way, I have my fingers like this to bring in the energy. Open like this. Okay, and Czar is bringing in the energy of magic and miracles, which is always positive. Magic is always positive. Miracles are always wonderful. And the tiniest little miracle and the tiniest little magic can have huge influences on your life for the positive. So Czar wants you to gently press the fingers together and breathe out. Pull the fingers ever so slightly, almost parting, and breathe in. And then put them naturally back together in a natural way. As you say, I allow miracles and magic to come to my life. Now and forever, now and forever. I allow magic and miracles to come into my life. Now and forever, now and forever. And so it is, and so be it. So crystal skulls work super fast. And they don't need like long, drawn out meditation sound type things. They don't need that. They work very quickly. So this was our night. This was our New Year's Eve. I'm going to type. I have Tarot and Numerology Academy. I'll be doing a 9 o'clock New Year's Eve event on that wall. This is a paid wall. It's $11 per month. Cancel anytime. So you could join 1 month and cancel. It's got 100 classes on it. And we do things, new classes are added every week. It's $11 a month. If you want to learn tarot, runes, charms, automatic spirit writing, I don't even know how many classes of things, dowsing, there's so many things on there. So if you want to join that, it's $11 per month. Go to, search it on Facebook. It's a Facebook page, Tarot and Numerology Academy. I would love to have you there, but there's no pressure because I also have a free wall. And the free wall is called Melanie's Tarot page, totally free. And you'll have a lot of fun on that wall as well. And that's a totally free wall. So 2020, you guys, you're going to rock it on. This is going to be the best 2020 you've ever experienced in your life. So I'm going to do lives every Sunday night at 6 o'clock on this channel, on my YouTube channel. And so I will see you on Sunday night. And you guys have a fabulous, happy New Year. And I can't wait to hear about your experiences of what 2020 is going to bring to you guys. See you later. Happy New Year.